Greetings, good day, and welcome. I'm Deanna, project manager and grants consultant, and today we're going to talk about productivity tools that I love as a project manager. If you peeped from my work anniversary video, I have been working as a project manager for a little over a year now, and both in my professional and personal life, I'm always looking for ways to best manage my time, my projects, and my partnerships much more effectively and efficiently. Today, I not only want to share with you guys some tools that have literally changed my life from in the office to at home, but also tools that I've found that I would like to start utilizing myself, and I thought it was valuable that I would share it with you guys. Whether you're a project manager like myself or somebody just looking to boost their productivity, this is for you. Hands down, my favorite project management software is Monday.com. Monday.com is literally the definition of working smarter and not harder. It's a cloud-based platform that can literally be used by anyone to create tools and manage workflows amongst your team. They have dashboards where you can share and track projects and give real-time detailed overviews. There's over 200 different integrations, so you can connect to Gmail, to Slack, to Microsoft Teams, anything that you can imagine. I believe it could connect to Monday.com. And probably my favorite thing are the automations. Not only does it enhance workflow efficiently, but it makes my brain happy because it's less things for me to think about. So if I have a team member who has a certain task, I don't have to keep reminding them. If they don't do it, Monday.com is going to hold it down and tell them they need to get it done. And we love that. Less things for me to think about. As I said, working smarter, not harder. Here, my team and I use Monday.com for everything. Our policy advocacy work, our communications. As you can see, I have the grants and development board where I track what grants I've submitted, which ones I'm going after, reports that we have due, etc., etc. Everything related to my project is in Monday.com. So if anybody got any questions, go check Monday.com. Monday.com is used for my much larger clients because we have bigger teams and bigger projects that we need to manage. Personally, I use Notion. Notion, being very similar to Monday as a data management system, is also really great for note-taking and task management. One of my favorite features is all the customizable templates that they have. If you watch my 12-week year video, you'll see that my plan, who was developed by my homegirl, was created in a template in Notion. And on top of having creators that can make templates and share them out, Notion also comes with, I feel like, hundreds, if not thousands of templates for meal prepping, budget planning, building out a content calendar, like you name it, Notion probably got a template for it. It's also another collaborative workspace where you can share out pages to your team, and you're also able to track any updates together. Now, in order to manage all my projects and different clients and making sure that my calendar is not overbooked and things don't collide, I use Calendly. I have been using Calendly for years now, and it is such a easy platform to use. It takes scheduling and calendar managing and booking meetings and stuff. It just makes it all so much easier. It's allowed me to not just manage my time, but to have so much more control over my schedule as well. First and foremost, I love the personalized booking links. If I need to set up just an hour meeting or a 30-minute meeting, if I have something that is a paid consultation, I can set up those different event types in Calendly and just send out the link accordingly. Hi, baby. I don't know if y'all can see her, but she is harassing me. Another feature they have that helps me out a lot is their time zone intelligence, which if you are someone who is a remote worker like myself and you have clients and team members that are in different time zones, Calendly makes sure that everything is scheduled accordingly. So I don't have to do the conversion in my head if somebody is in LA, but they want to speak to me and I'm in Philly. And again, this is another system that sets up automatic reminders. Anytime I have a consultation or a meeting schedule, I get a text that says, girl, you got a consultation coming up. And yes, I did customize that for them to tell me, girl, you got a consultation coming up, because I need to be ready. Sometimes if I ain't get that little reminder, I would dead forget. So shout outs to the automatic reminders again. So now that I got all my projects in order, I got all the data laid out, I got my calendar organized, and I'm at a project and I'm stuck. I don't know what copy to create or what words to put together to get this done, and I need help. And you know who I'm gonna turn to for help? ChatGPT. And we being in the time of AI, I am so grateful because ChatGPT has saved my numerous times. I've tried several different AI tools, but ChatGPT was the best one for me. My favorite thing is that it's literally like I'm just having a conversation with somebody and they helping me get to the answer that I need. And with this natural language understanding, it's kind of like having a virtual assistant at your fingertips. Love that, because I can't get a real assistant right now, so a virtual one will do. And not only has ChatGPT helped me at work, but it's also helped me put together grocery lists. It's helped me put together content calendars and laying out things. Like, I don't know what ChatGPT is not capable of, but I haven't found it yet. Lady, can you move your... However, when my juices are flowing and my brain is functioning, the first app that I pull out to write on is always Apple Notes. It's really simple for quick note taking, for brainstorming, for putting together a grocery list, for, I don't know, having a random thought to train of this invention that you think you need to put together and you don't got nowhere else to write it, but you could write it in your Apple Notes. But my favorite thing, honestly, is that I can sync all the notes amongst my different devices. I am a Apple products girl. I have mad different Apple products, so anything I write on my phone will go to my desktop or my iPad. I hate writing something in one place and I can't access it, even though I want to act like it's so frustrating, and Apple Notes takes away that little bit of frustration, and we love that. Speaking of writing, I do love Apple Notes, but let me show y'all something I've been hype about since I bought it, my Kindle Scribe. I did already have a Kindle Paperwhite. Her name is Pamela, because get it, she fit in the palm of my hands. However, I can't write on her. And like I said, I do really love my iPad. However, my iPad is also connected to my iMessage. And sometimes I'll be in the zone focusing on something, but then I'll get a text or a call and I'm distracted. However, when I'm working on my Kindle, it's not connected to nothing. There's nobody that's going to distract me. I can just read and write as I please. Lady, what you doing? Besides the obvious feature of being the only Kindle that you can write on, I also love that it's a really large screen. I believe it's 10 inches. With all Kindles, they have that e-ink technology, which allows me to read for hours and hours, because sometimes I can finish a book in a day. Give me the right book, I'm gonna be in it all day. I also love that you can take notes directly on PDF documents that you upload right to the Kindle, and it's super easy. You just gotta send it to like your Amazon Kindle address and boom, it pop up right here. And not only can you import documents, but it also comes with its own set of templates for to-do lists. They have a grid one, they have a notebook one, they have one that literally gives you time so you can lay out your schedule for today. Like, Kindle Scribe is lit. In this one, I took the time to customize. I'm a huge One Piece fan. I've been a One Piece fan for years, and when I say I literally took about 2 hours to get my Kindle Scribe to look like she looked, that's what I mean. And I love it. Every time I pick it up like this, I'm like, oh my God, it's just, I love it so much. So I take her with me everywhere I go. Along with having my Kindle Scribe in my bag, I'm probably also going to have my iPad Pro. And when I say I keep her near, I mean like I'm reading off of her right now. It's the 12.9 inch. I love the size of the screen so much, and it's literally like having a portable Powerhouse. First and foremost, it has a super high processing speed. Like, when I went to Apple and I told them that I wanted to use this to video edit and I would be storing a lot of like large form videos and photos and stuff on here, the guy immediately pointed me to this iPad. I also love the new Apple Pencil that comes with it. I believe this is the second generation. One is that it just magnetically sticks on top for it to charge instead of you having to take this off and plug it in. And two, you can either A, take handwritten notes in Apple Notes, or B, the notes when you write it out will convert to text, like type text, which I think is fire. For my prior iPad, I got the Smart Keyboard, but for this one, I decided to get the Magic Keyboard. And the distinctive difference is that one, the Magic Keyboard does need to be charged where the Smart Keyboard does not, but the Magic Keyboard also comes with a little mouse pad, and how the iPad is displayed, it's like it's hovering. So it just sits the iPad up a little bit higher, and especially with my nails, the mouse pad makes my life that much easier. One tool that we probably overlook a lot, and honestly I do too, but it's walking. Though it's not a tool in like the traditional sense, going outside for a quick walk boosts my productivity like to the max. It gets me out the house. I'm not looking at a screen. I'm not worrying about things. I'm not moving on to the next task just yet. I'm kind of just focused and taking a breather from life. If you're at work and you're feeling stressed out, take a quick walk. Even if you're just making a lap around the block, it improves clarity and just gets your mind back at ease. Also, I use my walks to do a lot of creative thinking and brainstorming. I don't know what it is about like just getting in emotion, but it gets the juices going, it gets the juices flowing. And typically I don't always make it outside to walk on my own, but as you guys saw, I have a dog. I am always taking her outside for walks, so we tend to go on slightly longer ones because not only does she enjoy it, but I need it too. While trying to remember all my tasks and projects and all the other things that I have going on, one thing that I always try not to forget about is my body. And to keep my body active and productive, I use the Peloton app. No, I am not the owner of a Peloton bike. I do not have one. I have a Calm bike that I use when I do the Peloton app. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't be cycling that much. If you guys have watched any of my vlogs, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be talking about yoga and meditation. And that is all because of the Peloton app. I did have a gym membership for a while, but like, I don't like gyms. I'm not comfortable in gyms. There's always some creepy person in there that's staring at you a little bit too hard, because like as if they've never seen a person in fitted clothes before. It's annoying. So I discovered the Peloton app maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and I've been utilizing it right in the crib ever since. Being able to work out at home and just like be in my own space, I've been able to structure a workout plan that works for me. I just really love the instructors, how like positive and uplifting they are, how real they keep it sometimes. And like I said, I do my yoga through there. I do meditation through there. I have tried Pilates and bar classes. I have done cycling here and there and such, but I stick to what I like. Cycling is cool, love the instructors, but I'm a yoga girl. As we all know, regularly exercising improves you from the inside to the out. We're not just focusing on how we look, but we're also focusing on how we feel. And regularly exercising is a big part of that. As you guys can see, the app is super easy to use. As soon as you log in, if you've been consistently using the app, they give you recommendations from your instructors, classes that you may or may not like, and you're able to set up your workout schedule for up to 2 weeks in advance. So typically, I always set up my meditation first to be followed by a yoga class and then ending it out with stretching. I am trying to incorporate strength training, but I'm tired. I'm just being 100, like I'm tired. So shorty gonna get that in there eventually. Last tool that I discovered during my work trip to Huntsville, Alabama, that our president utilized with us is called SparkType. SparkType, I wouldn't say it's really a tool, but it's more so like a self-discovery platform, and it has really helped me to much better understand like my work style, my workflow, and the strengths that I have in the work environment much better. In addition to identifying my own personal workflow and strengths, it also allowed me to better understand how my team works, what their strengths are, how our spark types connect with each other, and how we can work together much more efficiently. So now those are just a few tools that I use already and have been using for years to boost my productivity. But now let's talk about the ones that I'm a little bit hyped to use, and I hope they aid in mine and your productivity as well. First, and I'm probably not going to say this right, but we have Ulysses. For a while now, I have been really wanting to get back into my writing, back into my creativity, because the only time I really open up a notebook is for work. And I want to really get my writing back in action. Like, I had a blog and everything, and I just let it fall off. Like, I let my creativity suffer. And I'm hoping that Ulysses I'm hoping that this app gets me together, or I could forget it forever. Because it has a minimalist interface, it's supposed to be distraction free, and I get distracted very easily, so we love that. It's another device syncing app, so whether I pull it up on my iPad or my phone or my desktop, I'll be able to access my writing. They also have a markup base editor that is really good for formatting and exporting, tools to edit any of my stories or poems or newspaper articles that I put together, you know, all that jazz. And I think my favorite feature is that you can track your daily word count, so you can literally see how many words that you're producing. And I haven't given myself a set number of like what I would want my daily or weekly word or writing count to be, but I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna track it in this app. If you didn't already know from my hype about having 2 Kindles, I am a big reader, and one app that I recently discovered is called the Readwise Reader app. There are always like plenty of like articles and links and such that I want to read or that like I've come across, but I did not save them or they're disorganized in my bookmarks. But the Readwise Reader app does all of that for me. It takes all the various articles, blogs, and newspaper releases and puts them all into one place for me to read later. On top of being able to customize and tailor the app to my reading preferences, it also helps me to track and sort different articles, different ideas, different topics that I may want to touch upon. And we love an organization tool, okay? In addition to my creative writing, I also want to get much more deeper into my journaling and just noting what's really on my heart and really taking that seriously. And I think the app that is going to help with that is called the Day One Journal. Not only can I write, but this app allows for multimedia journaling, which means on top of my words, I can add photos, I can add videos, and I can even add voice memos. It also has reminders set up, and we love a reminder because I'm gonna always forget something if it's not on my calendar, but this will remind me to make sure that I am journaling on a daily basis or whatever frequency that I set up. And lastly, one feature that I love, because if it's anything that trips me up, it's not having a topic to really focus and write about or getting a journal question, but this app also gives you writing prompts. So I don't have no excuse, honestly. Yeah, I don't have no excuse. Each of these tools can really revolutionize the way we think about productivity and time management, data management, task management, projects, all that great stuff. So those are the productivity tools that I love and ones that I feel like I am going to grow to love. I will make sure to give you guys updates to see how I am best utilizing these tools. If you are also a project manager or honestly somebody just looking to really improve their productivity, I hope that if you utilize any of these tools that they help you as much as they have helped me. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like, make sure you subscribe, and share it with anybody that could benefit from some productivity tools in their life. As always, until next time, bye y'all.